AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Lot of love, lot of hate with LeBron. The only thing that would be missing is the hate, and we don't. Who the hell wants to hate Steph Curry to get that level of love?
But I disagree to a certain extent. What he gets, that LeBron gets, the face of the league. Why is Curry never considered the face of the league?
You don't think he was?
No. People have said for the past 20 years, LeBron has dominated and he's been the face of the league and he's been the best player in the league. Nobody mentions Curry. I used to be the only one up here fighting. Remember, my thing was, there's somebody in that driver's seat with LeBron in the same lane. So, people don't look at Curry how they look at LeBron. I'm sorry. They don't look at Curry as a megastar. They don't look at Curry as a guy that has all that power in the league that can control things and move things. So for me, for a guy to have 4 championships, been to 6 finals, like I said, all the accolades, how he changed the game, his impact. When they talk about GOATs, Curry name is not brought up for whatever reason. Now, I know people can say defense or whatever they want to say, but here on AllBall TV, we try to keep it real. We try to talk about different topics, and we try to have some fun. And we try to, put spin on things. But let's be for real. They don't look at Curry how they look at LeBron. They just don't. And I'm just trying to figure out why. If this young man has had more of an impact on the game than LeBron James.
But I think even with that impact, LeBron had to deal with that impact, and he still won. He changed different teams. And I think that's what, again, by LeBron doing what he's doing, going to these different teams, LeBron rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. I just seen what was Gilbert Arenas just went viral right now for saying the Heat were trying to trade LeBron for Dwight Howard. So he had to, there was no, whatever Steph Curry's lows were, it wasn't to the point where they tried to trade you the summer or the week after you made the championship. It wasn't that kind, like that's what you're dealing with. Steph Curry is, again, the Kobe story, the Dirk story, the Tim Duncan story. I'm gonna stay with my team because it's cool over here. And I guess to your original point, he didn't want that kind of smoke because all that bouncing around business, if you notice, is all those guys got smoke. All of them. Kyrie, Kawhi, to a certain extent. Who else? Who else bounced around? Jimmy Butler bounces around, he gets smoke. So he kind of dodged, I don't want to say dodged a bullet by doing the right thing, sticking with the people that are already good in Golden State. I don't think he had a reason to go look for smoke. I think that he did the right thing from the beginning. Again, his pops was in the league before him. LeBron didn't have that. Maybe his pops telling him like, "Oh, bro, man, his pops influenced the Minnesota Timberwolves. You not drafting my son." His pops influenced the draft. So he made sure Golden State got these guys. And when he got there, he probably saw, remember, he's walking around. Steph, you good here. Trust me. It could be worse. And imagine having to deal with a LeBron James. And let's not forget, he turned Draymond Green into a Hall of Famer. These are the things that, like you said, we're going to have to highlight them. Because nobody's going to highlight that fact. They're going to be scared to say that about Draymond Green because he dropped 23 points last night. You see how hyped Steph Curry is right now? Yo, you think you could really win a championship? He's like, bro, I wouldn't feel like you. You don't see how I feel right now? You could tell how I'm feeling right now. Jimmy Butler got here. It's a different thing. You don't get that kind of energy without Steph Curry. He's one of the guys that we talk about where all the guys that try to turn it into a stat nerd thing, Steph Curry, he breaks all of that because it's not about just the fact that he can shoot. It's you can't teach that sort of electricity, bro. That sort of charisma. Again, AI brought the team. He wielded that team to the chip through charisma. Yeah, he had the game. He was fast. He had some skills to him. He was willful. But that shit is motivating. That shit on the sidelines. I mean, as fans, bro, he turns the Garden into the Oracle when he's here. That you can't explain that. So does he get his props, bro? You kidding me? I think they said the Golden State ticket in Brooklyn was the highest selling ticket for the season for them this year. The Lakers were at first, and I'm not mistaken, Golden State topped that. That's where when you talk about sponsorship in terms of our love and giving his props, that's where it comes from. That bottom line.
I just think big shout out to everybody in the building. Molly Moore, what up? Robert Paulson, RP, Thrill 'em Guns, what's good, man? Big shout out to all y'all. Y'all know the drill, man. A-Dub. We try to shout out everybody. Please hit that like button, share, like, subscribe. Please hit that like button. But yeah, we here on afternoons, y'all, 3 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Afternoons with AllBall TV, man, where we gonna break down some things. But Fabian, I'm gonna be honest. When it's all said and done, and Curry has his quote unquote 30 for 30 a documentary, that might be the best documentary we've ever seen. Besides the one with Michael Jordan. His documentary might be better than LeBron's. No, I'm being for real because
why do you see? Because LeBron's documentary is crazy, bro.
Right, it's going to be ill. But let's break down Curry. Your father was a good player. He wasn't a great player, right? In high school, no high recruits. None, right? Little guy, frail, skinny. You get to college. Remember, you didn't have the pick of the litter like everybody else. You go to Davidson. Still, little, frail, light-skinned kid that can shoot the hell out of the ball but can play the game of basketball. You get drafted. Look at the guys that got drafted before you. Your ankles is bad. You work through all that, fight through all that. You don't sign with Nike. You sign with Under Armour. Let's not forget. If he's with Nike, if Steph Curry acted like LeBron James, Steph Curry might be considered the GOAT. If he tried to hold on.
Yeah, I'm with you.
If he wanted to be in the spotlight, if he wanted to act like LeBron, if he wanted to have the Nike to all of that. All I'm saying is Steph Curry through it in an era where everybody say this is the most talented era, where guys is 6'5", 6'9", 7 foot, KDs, Wemby's, LeBrons, Melos. You have all these great players, all these athletic players, all these tall players, and a little light-skinned kid that's not athletic, that's not tall, went to 6 finals, won 4, 2 MVPs, 1 unanimous, a finals MVP, 4,000 3-pointers made in his career. The greatest shooter
points.
The greatest shooter we've ever seen. And he did this while LeBron was in his prime reigning in the NBA. His percentage of winning championships is better than LeBron's. He's 4 for 6. No. This is no knock on LeBron. I'm just saying this young man, when it's all said and done, the way people say, when LeBron is retired, we're going to miss him. They need to say that about Stephen Curry too. The joy he brings to the game, the fun he brings to the game. Yo, listen, bro. What this young man did in his career, we'll never see this done again. Because the odds were stacked against him. It just was. I understand who his father was. But to be little, light-skinned guy, frail, your ankles is bad, not athletic, and to make yourself one of the greatest players we've ever seen, he's probably second impactful behind Michael Jordan. Because Kobe became super duper impactful, God rest his soul, after he died, even though he was still impactful while he was here. But Steph Curry he's more impactful than Allen Iverson, bro.
I'm gonna always disagree with that. I think the most influential, most impactful is Dr. J. Then it's Mike. I got Iverson above Steph Curry. And LeBron is not even probably top 5. It has nothing to do with basketball. LeBron's impact is, in my opinion. But the fact that whether you have him 4, 3, 2, or 1, wherever you got Steph Curry, that doesn't happen if he's bouncing around trying to chase LeBron's, style. That's LeBron's style. He's the one that seems like he's chasing something all the time, even when he got it all, in our opinion. You could have stayed in Miami. You could have stayed in Cleveland. Like, for Steph Curry, if he was running around trying to chase LeBron and trying to compete with him, it would take away from what we love him for. That's the reason why he's going to get love, because he reminds us of the old school. Yo, I signed a contract. I kept my word. That's who I am. I'm gonna stick around. You good, I'm good. That's all. Even having a bonehead teammate like that, for him to defend Draymond Green to this day, that's commendable. So I love that you're bringing this up because it's almost like we do have to remind people, yo, Steph earned this argument. AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.